Hey, what's up? Welcome back to another tremendous FNC episode, Friday Night Crew. Um, got a little treat today. Normally it's on YouTube, but today it's going to be on YouTube with another channel. So definitely blessed to this. My name is Will. I'm one of the co-hosts of FNC. We're going to definitely get into some topics and rock and roll from there. Hopefully, we'll have some other ones join us if they're not too occupied. But right now, like I said, I'm Will, and I'm joined next to me, Shannon.
Good evening. How's everybody doing? I'm Shannon. Glad to be here this evening. And looking forward to a relaxing weekend. It's Easter weekend. Looking forward to it.
And hey, everybody, I'm Dee. Happy Good Friday. Hope everyone had a great day. I am also looking forward to the weekend. I was blessed to be off today from work. Been a little busy, but still relaxing and at home. So let's get this started.
Well, I heard that. Wow. Okay, you guys sound so smooth tone and everything like I just came back from vacation or something.
I'm sure we all have a nice little tan going on. So
Yeah. Some more than others, but yes. All right, so let's go on and get this started. So the first one we're gonna go ahead and rock with um, something very, very important. So let me take this. I can leave it right there. So let's go with this one. This right here, Jackie Robinson's 75th anniversary of first being a African American Major League Baseball player. Very, very, very crucial and vital. Not just for that sports, not just it's for our race, but being that across that barrier um, in a sport that was white dominated in the Major League Baseball, what a historical event that happened. Granted, there was Negro leagues that was playing and had other better baseball players than him, but story has it, they deemed him because they thought he could take it meaning taking verbal abuse, all that kind of stuff like that. But I do wanted to talk about him and let everybody know that pretty much, it's one of the sports that I truly do love. Major League Baseball. Baseball is not for everybody, but he also gave hope to little black boys, what I'm saying, in the United States, that they can go ahead and play uh, at the highest level. So hats off to Jackie Robinson because not only in baseball, but in a lot of things you have a lot of first stuff. It's kind of shame that we still dealing with first stuff. But 75th anniversary, that's been a while, but like I said, it transcends because we're still battling a lot of firsts of this and first of that. So that right there is not just baseball, but this in life general. But hats off to Jackie Robinson for paying the way uh, towards that. Granted, like I said, it was other baseball players that was better than him and things like that. But hats off to him. What are you ladies? Anybody got anything to chime about Mr. Robinson?
I just think it's great and happy 75th anniversary. I think it's just a great thing.
it's the same thing. You talking about history, and so just for the recognition is great. And so definitely congratulations to his family. Well deserved.
Yes. And like I said, I mean, it's just a lot of first this and first that, and we still going through that, and we'll definitely hit some stuff a little later regarding that. But hats off to you, Mr. Robinson, for doing that and actually being able to take that. Just like you got the black kids that had to go to school and busing and getting spit on and all this kind of stuff. That's tough thing. So I'm glad baseball has a Jackie Robinson Day and things like that. So yeah, it's very important in our in history.
Hmm.
All right, had some another tragic things that's happened. It seems like it's just numerous things that's popping off, and what's going on, and getting tired of this stuff. But we've had the New York City subway shooting, 16 injured. They've actually got the guy who did this. He also, I don't know if you guys seen the videos and different stuff. He's been rampant and raising about, you know, anti, this all kinds of rhetoric towards white people and even some black people. That I've seen videos. Everybody was talking about black supremacists and stuff like that. I've seen videos where he done bashed black women and all this kind of stuff. So a lot of hatred stuff towards himself too and his own race. Yes, we can deem it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things as far as mental issue things like that. Uh, but for you to go ahead and decide you want to go ahead and put some canisters and smoke bombs or whatever and start shooting in the subway while people are trying to go to work, or go babysit or go to the store, whatever, jeopardize many people's lives. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised it's only was 16 injured. I mean, maybe the number's different. I'm surprised there was no deaths. I don't know what kind of gun he was doing or where he was aiming, but for 16 people to get hit and nobody be
Yeah.
fatal, that's kind of shook.
Thank God. Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
You absolutely
Thank
thank.
God.
They said also that the subway station, the subway, whatever, the cameras wasn't working. Um, after the shooting, dude is on Facebook. He's on all kinds of social media, talking all kind of hatreds and stuff, and walking around. A lot of missed opportunities. I'm not saying that it's hard. I mean, not easy to go ahead and get somebody, but dude was like almost braggadocious, you know what I'm saying, on social media about his hatred and all this kind of stuff and going on. And it took, they try to say, I guess he turned himself in. I don't know what's going on, but I'm getting kind of sick and tired of a lot of this stuff that it's just a cycle. It's a cycle that we're becoming numb to it. So, which is definitely wrong, but, whoever wants to speak on this, please.
Oh, well, I can speak on. I mean, I just think it's absolutely terrible as far as it goes. And every time it's something's going on, it seems like the cameras are never working. The big, I mean, it just, I mean, time after time, it's one thing after another. The cameras are not working, or they point in a different area or whatever. But I was also reading that they believe that he had means to continue on and do other acts, involving, either killing or injuring other people. As it is, I'm tired of it too. It's ridiculous. It just seems like it's become a game at this point. I'm gonna do this. Let me see what I can do. If it's a school, if it's a subway, if it's whatever it is, it just seems like it's becoming a game to some of these people. And I know mental health issues is probably a lot of it, but they need to be held accountable as well for their actions.
And I agree. I agree. I'm just dumbfounded about it. It's just such a sad situation, and as Shannon mentions, it's just so many different excuses that are always given about situations. And yes, it's likely that mental health issues is a part of this situation. It definitely doesn't excuse it. Just as in society as a whole, it's some sad times. It's always something almost every week, if not weekly, that's going on. Some things just don't make the news. But
Mm-hmm.
definitely, it's just a lot of issues. It's a lot of concerns. It's a lot of things that are just being swept underneath the rug. I mean, we can just go on and on about just tragedies just across everywhere. It's sad. It's sad.
Yeah, and you hit it on the head. It's just. It's almost like, okay, now what's next? Because you know something, and it's like it's a shame that you got to think that, but it's like, all right,
Hmm.
what's next? Who next is going to get hit, and what's going down, and all this kind of stuff. And the thing about it is when you got people going to work and doing stuff like that, and you nowhere safe. You really have to have your head on the swivel at all times. To be
Hmm.
honest, and that's a shame, but that's the way it is. We're not saying that they're going to have subway cops everywhere. You can't afford that and do that. But some got to give. When you
Well,
have,
we knew when they was hit the churches that it was. I mean, when you go to churches doing stuff like that too. We in a sick world.
yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right on that. And my thing is that he has a history. He had a history of on social media, spitting out hatred and stuff, and no one he wasn't flagged, I guess.
Mm,
Yeah.
Now that's another scary thing,
absolutely.
because they
They
were.
It was
flag
just
everybody
probably,
else for things.
Yeah.
it was probably just ignored.
Hmm.
Right.
I agree with you, and that's an issue. That's a big time issue because then all of a sudden, well, we didn't know. Then all of a sudden they go back and see somebody been talking this crazy with this for a year or two and months, and you're like, well, hold on, why come you didn't address that? So uh, I don't get it. It is what it is, and I hate that. I hate that that is a part of society now. You know,
Hmm.
uh, and then it catches on like wildfire because then all of a sudden, who's next? What other venue? Because I don't care who
Hmm.
you are, you have to be ready whenever you go anywhere. You got to be paying attention to everything because everybody's not trying to just have a good time like you are, or going to work, or going home from
Hmm.
work, or going to get something to eat. So I mean, and that's the scary thing. That's definitely a scary thing. Let me see. All right, let's go to the next one. Speaking of first, this is another first. Um, First black woman Supreme Court judge. I'm not even going to attempt to mess that name up, so I'm going to say Brown Jackson. You're not going to get me squashing her name and all this kind of stuff. But I'm gonna let y'all, as black, as African American women, as black women, I'm gonna let you guys address that, and I'll follow up. So whoever wants to hit it first, please do.
Another historic moment. Uh, couldn't be more prouder. Just being just a black woman and just being just a part of this in history. Something that was long overdue. Her questions and just being questioned to get into that seat. And I don't know the ceremony, the process for it was just a little bit um, much. I mean, definitely a lot of questions that maybe have been unnecessary, but she handled it very well, very poised. Definitely speaks to just how she carries herself and why she is the first black woman or
Hmm.
felt in the seat. So definitely kudos to her. Another one in regards to her family, who I'm sure supported her. Just definitely history in the making.
Hmm. And I echo Dion. I mean, Black Girls Rock. I couldn't have been more proud. It's sad that she had to go through what she went through to become that, but we all know it's long overdue. And unfortunately, as Black women, sometimes that's what happens. We tend to have to go through all this mess to get to where we got to go. And she was so deserving of that. So kudos to her. Very proud. I can't wait to she gets, I guess starts on the bench or whatever, however that process goes. But I'm super proud of her.
Do we know? Do we know where she came from? Like what? I mean, I haven't really. I knew about it, but I didn't know a lot about her. Do we know where like she came from? Like what state, what city, or anything like that?
I don't right
Uh,
offhand.
Okay, okay. Uh,
Find this out.
mm-mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
what I love is that um, we knew it was going to be resistance from the other side.
Hmm.
That's going to happen. You're going to have resistance even in the same side because being a woman and then being a black woman. Um, if you can't be proud as a minority, you know what I'm saying, that okay, this can happen, this did happen, the time is
Hmm.
now. Um, like the smile on this on the screen. I mean, everybody should be smiling on this because that was the one that was never represented. You
Absolutely.
done had the white women, Jewish women. You done had all this kind of black men. You done had white, of course, white men. But a black woman finally broke that ceiling. So it's like, hey, love that. And what better way? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm I love the first, but I'm tired of the first. If that makes sense.
Absolutely. It should be an everyday norm. It should be a normal thing.
And, and I'm gonna say this: the bench should represent the country.
Hmm.
Like I understand, like this is one of the jobs that you can be for life. 90 years old up there, and probably don't know what the hell is going on, but you can still be up there, hogging up. Don't even and got views from 1940, and but you're up there. And I'm like, no, 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 no. We need to be able to vote and get that out of there too. I mean, I understand. Okay, Will, well, I understand that, but it needs to be looking more like America than more like Virginia back in 1907. Let's get some more. Let's get some more minorities up our
Right.
rock and roll. We shouldn't have
And
to.
it should
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right.
Go
And
ahead.
it shouldn't be a difficult process. That I think
Hmm.
that's what's really kind of, we talk about how things seem to be the norm, unfortunately, in society. It shouldn't be that difficult. Like I said, she went through a lot of questions that were unnecessary. Did everyone else have to go through at their time when they actually were appointed? Probably not.
Probably not.
So yeah, yeah. So,
And so,
she definitely
go ahead.
broke that glass ceiling and paved the way.
And so, and I'm like, like I said, it shouldn't have to be when somebody dies or somebody's real ill to get somebody else new in there. I mean,
Hmm.
and that's my thing. And you're right, and it's a shame because and you brought something up, and I know that everything I can always turn and twist things into like the sports view of things. And it's kind of like when these young guys who are getting ready to get drafted next or in a couple of weeks in the NFL, and they have questions, and like all the players don't get a question. I'll never forget one of the football players. They asked him, was his mom a whore and a prostitute and stuff.
Hmm.
And and this is basically an interview for a job in the NFL. I heard your mother was into drugs and she alcoholic. She's a prostitute whore. Who wants to hear that? So granted, it's no rhyme or reason, and it's no formal thing. What we like a set standard of questions. That's what I want to get at. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, D. She had to go through some stuff that some others didn't. And being that a strong black woman that she is, she survived that and she went through.
Mhm.
But my whole thing
Right.
that I'm just sick and tired of the bureaucracy as far as different things. Like I said, I wish somebody would have asked me in an interview if my mom was a whore or a prostitute. That
Mhm.
kind of stuff. Like that, certain things is allowed. Or how was your upbringing? You crack a deuce type stuff. Like come on, they ain't got nothing to do with this, dude. I'm a survivor type things. But like I said, that was into another thing as far as sports and stuff like that. But hats off for them getting it right. Getting it right, and there's a couple more that need to get in there. There's a couple more that need to get in
Hmm.
there, and there's a couple more that need to come up out of there. And we talked about
Absolutely.
the last time we did a show, guys. We talked about Mr. Thomas and his wife, corrupt wife, needs
Mhm.
to go. Needs to
Yep.
go. So hey, get on out of here with that, and they should get him out of there. But congratulations, Miss Brown Jackson, for being the first black woman Supreme Court judge, and wish you nothing but success. And it's about time let's even the playing field so everybody can feel comfortable with rulings and not worried about like, oh man, I don't want to get up early because we ain't got a chance in hell. What's going on? So congratulations with that. Next topic. This is very interesting, and one of the persons who I wanted to do that, I don't know what he's doing, but anyway. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday night. I understand people got things to do, but this next one right there is Uber Eats DoorDash. No tip, no trip. Shannon, you brought this to the table. I don't know if you feel able to talk about a little bit of that.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I went I was just kind of combing the internet to kind of see what was going on, and this kind of caught my eye. Basically, it was saying that if a customer did not put a tip onto the total, that the drivers refused to take the food. So, and when that happened, the food just sits there for hours because they don't want to take the foods that has no tip on it. And I'm like, wow, really? Because you never know, somebody might be giving cash. That might be a reason why they're not putting a tip on there. You know, but I just think that's just. I mean, I don't agree with that. So people's food have been it sits for hours because drivers won't take it because there's no tip on it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just a little bit too much. I mean, I'm one of those that try to put the tip on there, but it might be a time
So
when I can't for
let,
whatever reason, and I need to use cash.
let me. I want to ask you this real quick. So you saying like they see if they get a tip or not before they go to?
They can see, you know how.
Apparently
Yes, you know
so.
how like if you order, it
Yeah.
shows
I
whether
mean,
somebody
yeah,
puts a tip on.
yeah.
And so the drivers decided that in this particular, I'm not saying this is all Uber Eats, DoorDash. I'm not saying this. In this particular article, they were talking about the drivers refused to take the food that didn't have the tip already on it.
Wow.
So that food would just sit, and they said the food would sit for hours because nobody wanted to take the food because it didn't have a tip on it already.
That right there. First of all, okay. There's no way they should be allowed to see who's giving a tip or not. I mean
I agree.
that I
I
mean
agree.
that right there.
I agree.
That's crazy. That and I would say this, and you are kind of like crazy not to tip them. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you should be tipping. I mean, it may not be that mandatory thing, but give them whatever you can, that kind of stuff. But for them to have the power and be like, oh man, because
To
my
do that.
thing is this.
Yeah.
Okay, well, they only gonna give me $2 tip. This one's giving me 15. I'm gonna go with the 15. You're gonna
Yeah.
pick and choose, and that if that's the system, the way it's set up, that's definitely wrong.
Yeah, and I was trying to get the location. I couldn't figure out where the location was.
Where
But
the article derived from.
yeah, where this DoorDash and Uber Eats location was in the article.
Uh,
But that's pretty. Mm, and that's ridiculous. I mean, I think people deserve to get tipped. But like again, I might not put my tip on there, but it's because I'm gonna give you cash when you arrive to the place. A lot of people do that.
well,
So,
Yeah.
let D,
mm,
I'm gonna let D go ahead because D and I got something to add to that. But go ahead, D.
Okay. Um, I had seen this earlier in I guess the weekend. I just kind of went past it and think nothing of it really until it's brought again to my attention today. And I guess a couple things come to mind with me is the DoorDash pay like it used to be for waiters and waitress where it's is included. Your tip is part of your pay. So like waitress may have paid, and I'm just using this as just hypothetical. It could have
Good.
been like paid $2.50, and then the tip was a
Right.
part of it. I don't know how the DoorDash is. I agree
Mhm.
with what William said in regards to how did they even see that? They shouldn't be privy to that. I don't think. I think that's a
I agree.
bad management move, or policy procedure on part of DoorDash to allow for their workers to see that. Um, Also, I think in regards to when we was in the height of COVID days, and I'm not saying we're not in it, we still in it, but it was the touchless. You could,
Mhm.
didn't agree with that leaving my food on the porch. No, you need to hand it to me. I don't care if you're using gloves, you need to hand it to me. But with that being said, that was the whole purpose, I think, of some philosophy in regards to making sure to tip. But when you think about it, usually tips are not even given until after the service. So if you deliver my food
True.
and my straw is already in my cup, or my straw, the paper's off my straw, or I'm missing some fries. I mean, there's a whole lot of
Yeah,
things that could
absolutely.
actually affect a tip. And so that's the whole part of tip is for quality service. So how are you going to tip for quality service ahead of time? And we're all tippers here. So we know that. So I'm not speaking in regards to feeling as though that someone shouldn't deserve a tip. I think they do deserve tips. I just think that there's a lot of wrongs of that policy and procedures with, whether it's DoorDash, Uber Eats, and whoever else delivers. It's just a whole lot of wrong with it. I feel like because I think tipping is definitely deserved, but for food to be sitting for 4 hours and it's like Shannon said, it could be in terms of that, a lot of times, and I used to do it and sometimes do it with when we deliver or when we order pizza. I may
Right.
not put the tip on there. I would tip when they come to the door.
Right.
So
Mhm.
that is possible. And it is very much possible. So it's just a whole lot of things that I think about that. I can see the workers getting upset about it because that's kind of how we have set the stage in this COVID period in terms of, like I said, you don't touch anything. You don't, it's just you deliver the food and so you give the tip. But just outright and just leave food and make that decision that I'm not going to deliver anything because they didn't give any tip, I think it has to do with the company and the policies.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um,
Agree.
exactly. I mean, I'm with you because that's news to me. Like I was talking about before, as far as like if that's the rule that they get to look, that means first of all, we pretty much going to be fighting over where we going at.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right, where we go at,
Yeah.
and I'm to
Yep.
be honest, I'm going to go in certain areas of the city. I'm going to go to
Mhm.
only certain areas, not even the city, but city. What I'm saying is the restaurants in the city. You see what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
I'm gonna be picky, and I'm gonna go to a high end restaurant to go ahead and deliver some food because I'm thinking naturally I'm probably gonna get some tips. I'm probably gonna be nice with it and everything on that. And that's just how it's gonna be, which is crazy. It's
Yeah, we
crazy.
know that's not a guarantee just because you
God's
work
not
in the
guaranteed.
area.
I'm
Yeah.
with,
Yeah.
I'm with you, but I'm saying like if if I can pick Councilman over Burger King, I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I mean,
Hmm.
you're giving people too much leverage to do things, and I'm with you because I think they do get paid, and I know somebody. I think they do get paid a standard. I don't know if it's kind of like I
Yeah, I
said,
wonder. I
like
wonder
the
how that does.
waitress getting 250 and the rest off tips. Because then, okay, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, man,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah,
with
I
gas.
can see the need for that. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
But
an
I don't know if that's it.
issue
Yeah.
because let's put it this way: if you really want to be smart about it, and your Uber Eats, your DoorDash, won't you build this? How you go to any? We've been on vacation. Gratuity has been built, or what's the other word, Dion? What was that receipt? It wasn't
Uh,
gratuity. It was service. Was it service
uh,
charge? It was something. It was something besides gratuity.
Oh, yeah.
it was already built
Yeah,
in.
yeah. So if you want to be smart, if you Uber Eats and DoorDash to
Yeah. It
protect
wasn't
this,
yeah, it didn't say tip or gratuity. I think it
yeah,
was
I
like
think it was
service
service charge or something different.
service charge and service fee. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So if you want to be smart about it, just go ahead and add that in. Add that extra
Yeah.
because when you're ordering
Yeah.
stuff from DoorDash, what's the other place?
Uber Eats, DoorDash,
Grubhub,
uh,
Grubhub. That's what I want.
Grubhub.
yeah,
That's
Grubhub.
what I
Yeah.
wanted to put on. I just forgot. But Grubhub, you order stuff, you got the things, it look good. By the time you ready to pay that amount, that done went from $35, $40, or 30. It done went from 25 to 59.99.
And I found that out when we was in Miami when I brought it from Wendy's.
It is like,
I was like, woo!
hold on, man.
But yeah, I was like, wow, for Wendy's.
Like,
But hey,
so,
it is what it
Yeah.
so
is.
that means Wendy's is eating. Let's say Wendy's. That means Wendy's eating. That means Uber Eats, DoorDash, or Grubhub's eating. Then they're paying the third party to deliver your stuff. So my thing is this: all that service fee and all this, why don't you just go ahead and add that tip in there already? Knock it out. I mean, you go ahead and do it because you already charge. I mean, like I said this many times, I order stuff like, okay, man, I done made it, man. It's 30. Then all of a sudden, $70. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, damn.
Well,
Uh,
another sad piece of this is I feel like when that person makes that decision to let that food eat, you as the recipient is not realizing that it's not the restaurant. You think it's the restaurant when actually it was
True.
DoorDash or Uber Eats or
yeah, absolutely.
Grubhub. So then that basically in essence penalizes the restaurant. I'm not going to eat there no more. I didn't get my food. It wasn't
Right.
even them.
My food was
Right.
extremely
Yeah.
cold. I mean, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
Cold, late, didn't come at all, whatever. I mean, it's just, and so the restaurants are penalized with that because of the actions of that employee. And again, I'm not saying, in terms of that it's absolutely wrong in the sense of them kind of protesting, because that's what it is a protest.
Right.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
but
I ain't getting paid.
my thing is that we do not know. I mean, are they in a situation like in regards to where they are their pay rate is include tips are a part of that pay rate. I don't know that. And we knew that of waitresses. I don't know if it's still the same waitress now, but we knew that. So it's just a bad
Well, let me
situation, I feel like.
let me ask you this. Going off at so we probably all I know I have been. I don't know if you guys have been. Have you ever been in a situation where you order your food and the stuff is delivered and it's short?
Yes.
Okay.
And you
No,
know.
I mean I've been with y'all. I'm just saying
You
like,
know.
and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden when you call the Uber driver, that's all they gave me.
Hmm.
Like I mean I've been in a situation with y'all, and I also been with work situation where one of my coworkers got a hold. Hey, no, that's all right. Well, meet me at that restaurant. So, because she done called the restaurant and been like, "Hey, I'm gonna need y'all." Well, no, we gave. No, you did not give everything to them. You know what I'm saying? So it becomes a big time mess with them, right? It becomes a mess, and it's like, well, no, we gave it to, and they're like, no, you did not give it to me. You know what I'm saying? So that
Yeah.
that right there
Yeah, that's true.
becomes an issue, and
Mm-hmm.
so
Well, again, that's to my point. Is you automatically blame the restaurant.
right,
So you don't really know for a fact that it was the restaurant, but that's who you blaming. You blaming the restaurant.
true. But the
So
thing,
now we know it could be any other place.
what'd you say? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I said, so now we know it could be Uber
we do
Eats,
know that now.
DoorDash, Grubhub. But now we know it could be them.
Well, the thing about it is, hey, what's up, brother? How you doing, Mark?
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Can you hear?
What's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Okay. Uh, we on this Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, and all this kind of stuff. Um, I know we talked about it last night, the DoorDash. One question for you. Um, are you able now? Let me go back. So basically, in a little synopsis of things, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, some people have been not taking others, people's food because they're not getting tips. So let me ask you, when you decide to do DoorDash and everything, are you able to see who's giving you a tip?
No, you don't see who's giving you a tip until after you done delivered the food already.
Okay.
So
See,
that must be a management issue wherever that is.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's the only thing
that
I could figure out.
yeah.
that wouldn't be right
Hmm.
for that. I mean, how in the hell would you? I mean, like I said, I wouldn't take no.
No, it's not right.
I mean, that kind of stuff. And like I said, it needs to be built in anyway. I mean, personally, it needs to be built in. So okay,
I agree.
on that one. So
I agree.
So, so is it a possibility? So I wonder what what food delivery place this was then, because I mean, and Mark, you work for DoorDash.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know it's not DoorDash.
Yep.
So I mean, it's just wrong all the way around in terms of the whole situation. So whoever, whatever company that is, just needs to revamp, and that shouldn't even be happening like that.
nah, it shouldn't be happening like that. That's crazy. But
And
they
you know what's so crazy? I'm gonna tell you this, and that's why you don't have a lot of door dashes at Shavli really all the time, because that's where really you're not gonna get your tips from anyway. Because when we do it, we go to the St. Matthews area and the Highlands and stuff like that because they tip.
Now, excuse me. I do tip. I'm a family president, and I do tip also.
Hold on, I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I
walking
wasn't
so
talking about you.
no, don't lump me in that. Just wanted to add that in there. Sorry.
I wasn't talking about you,
You can
sis.
continue. Just wanted to make sure. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're crazy. Oh Lord Jesus. But let me ask you this though,
Simply.
Mark.
I wasn't
All
talking
right.
about you.
That's
We just
all.
had some bad experience.
let me
Yes, 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 yes.
let,
And the same people who's not tipping in Shavli are not tipping in St. Matthews. Make sure you know that too. So, you might come across some of them as well.
hey, she been taking the home
Hey,
back.
hey, they made some good money out there.
Now, I do the
They
same for the
made some
West
good
End
money
too
out that
now.
way.
Hey, because we down at Mama's house, we tipping. So just okay.
Well,
Sorry, Mark. Didn't mean to interrupt your flow of your comment.
but I do want to say this. I want to say this. Hold on. I do want to say this. And I know I was talking about basic. You need to add that to gratuity. I do want to flip the side though. I do hate where they automatically go ahead do gratuity on certain things because
Yeah,
you don't know how much you're going to like. I understand some people don't tip, but everybody's not the same. So, when you
yeah. I
are
don't like
you've already charged $80, you might have got 160. As far as like
Yeah.
restaurants or like when we was on a cruise and different stuff like that. Like you actually short changing yourself. I understand you want to make sure everybody gets at least something.
sometimes they do. Hmm.
I understand that,
Hmm.
but like, come on, bro. And then you got people who don't even know what the word gratuity mean, or like I said, they try to be slick on the boat and do a service charge or whatever the hell. You know, uh,
Yeah,
you got to read that fine print because sometimes the stuff is off the chain.
and sometimes people don't pay attention.
Right. That is
Hmm.
that is definitely a problem. All right, so let's go to the next one. Mix that up real quick.
This is crazy.
There we go. Prom season, family effect, and this is perfect because we got some people on this screen that's actually is going through this with the seniors and juniors and all this kind of stuff like that. And the reason why, and I'm gonna tell you what, mom, I was talking to mom earlier about when I got home from work, so it wasn't that much early, and I was like, I want to, something else to talk about. And mom just came out to talking about prom. I'm like, what are you talking about prom? You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, your nephews and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, that's good, mom. I said, because I know Dion's in the midst of it. I know Mark is in the midst of it. different stuff like that. So prom season, it doesn't only affect the kids in school, it affects the family. Meaning expenses, different things. You got to make sure that the kid is going. You got to make like it's a difference from having a daughter that's going to prom than a son. So I wanted to talk about that effect. We all have probably went to the prom or junior prom or something like that. So we saw it as a student level, but now as parents and things like that, breadwinners and things, I wanted to talk about prom season and the family effect with that. We all happy, we have whatever, but there's a lot of thank goodness it's around tax time because hopefully some people can use that if they need to because some of this prom stuff that goes on, I've
No.
written Rolls Royces and Teslas and all this kind of stuff, whatever. So I
Mhm.
I want to talk about this. So and I'll preface it this way. So D, let me start with you. You have
Okay.
a son
All right.
that's
So,
a senior. So go ahead and rock and roll with this.
well, first of all, I would say that no, ma'am, no, sir. We're not taking extra expenses out of taxes or nothing else like that. Now, I want to make sure that Robert has an enjoyable senior prom because junior year he was able to go to prom, but it was something that the parents threw on because the school did not.
Oh yeah,
Um, but
shit.
my child is a procrastinator. Okay, so I can just tell you, I don't know what our mother was saying and what she was complaining about
No, she wasn't
because
complaining. She was
Robert
breaking
hasn't
up
got
the.
his.
I'm sorry, she wasn't
Okay.
complaining. She just brought up like talk about prom. You know what I'm saying, that kind of shit. So
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited for him, but he's not ready. And of course, I think for parents, that puts extra stress on them when your child. My child's 18 years old, so and but he procrastinates quite a bit. So he it's a lot of me pushing and doing it. And I'm sure on the young lady's side, the mother is doing it, but she had her dress probably like a month ago. It's just on this side. So it can be a little stressful. The prom tickets go on sale next week. I was notified of that, and we talked about restaurants, but it's still in regards to, especially with the gentleman, you talk about regards to whether it's more expensive or more. I don't know what you said, but for male versus female,
totally different.
y'all who know my. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying
What'd you
that
say?
I understand my nephews, and I know they got some exquisite taste. But also, I know that the females with the dresses and then like dinner.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, excuse me.
yeah. Well, I can tell you those who know my child, he's high maintenance, and so my thing is he's gonna have to be fitted. He has his body shape is a little bit different in regards to he's thin built, but he also is very much has those muscular legs. So I'm just trying to figure out in terms of when we're gonna fit it in. When you try to juggle track schedule and everything else that's going on, and we could have maybe even went tomorrow, but that's track meet, and then got Sunday's Easter, so we got to fit it in because for him, prom is 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
Oh
So
Lord, have
So
yeah,
let me ask you this, because being that when y'all went to prom and everything, like of course, we had our parents to do all that kind of stuff, like, but granted, like, and I'm trying to remember also, like, granted, get that tux, make sure the cummerbund is matching, the tie,
hmm
get the fabric, you do that kind of stuff
hmm
like that. Dinner, like, go to a nice little restaurant and all like that.
hmm
Um, has Robert even talked about like that part of like dinner and all that kind of stuff? Like, where is he going? And like,
yeah.
okay,
He
okay,
doesn't know yet, but he has asked about it because he asked if I had any suggestions. And the crew is working together with this. So
yes, yes,
I was speaking to one of the moms. Shout out to Cassandra. Speaking to her
Sandra.
about it earlier today in regards to. in regards to what is the plans for dinner, because they all plan to go together. And you know um again, you just want to make sure that it's enjoyable. You don't want to be too intrusive, but at some level you really need to be, because if especially if, like I said, timeline for me and for my child is 2 weeks, and we don't have anything in order
Right.
at this point.
Do-
So
but do you
you know
do you got that the bill? Because I mean, I'm sure Robert's gonna pay for that meal. So like it's certain
yeah,
responsibilities. You know what I'm saying?
Robert,
Stuff like
yeah.
that, like dinner,
Well, and then I know
uh,
that yeah.
Cause yeah.
Well, some things have changed over the years, but Robert's very much a traditionalist, and he was kind of just brought up that way, and some of that was instilled definitely by our father, and so Robert is going to be paying for the meal. He's paying for the tickets, and so it's some things in regards to that. I didn't even have to say anything. He automatically said, what he knew that what he wanted to do. I ain't gonna say what he was necessarily responsible for, but what he wanted to do. And so, I can respect that.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what's gonna happen.
I mean,
It's
because
just time wise, it just puts pressure on me as well. Just because, you know, I just I'm all up in it. I'm just trying to make sure everything is gonna turn out well. Now, about a month ago, the young lady he's going with already told me where they're gonna be taking pictures. So so she's a planner apparently, and I already have the color of the dress and all that kind of stuff to help with the selection of the suit. It's just time wise, because I know he's
are they
gonna
going?
have to. He usually have to get his suit
Uh,
fitted.
all right, are they going to Net Brown? I mean, what you talking about? Photo shoot?
Yeah, but this is a location. It's a
Everybody,
location. They don't do like they can get
I mean, things
like the
change.
Belvedere or whatever.
Nah, I mean,
But
things
it's
change.
some
I mean, you know what I'm
place
saying?
that she already.
Things change.
Yeah, no, it's some place that she already has earmarked. So she respectfully asked me if it would be okay if they had it at this certain location, because it's not down here in Shavley and it's not downtown. And I'm like, that's fine. Long as Robert's okay, that's where I'm going to be. I'm going to be there. To see to get take some pictures. So you know. So what's so interesting for my situation? There's a track meet that day.
Yeah.
So she, who is a top hurdler in Kentucky, not just with male, just in Kentucky. She was at the uh, junior Olympics, National Junior Olympics. She's already said she's not going to track meet. So I don't know. I guess Robert may not be as well, because that's going to be time crunch. Time crunch.
All right, that's cool. Mark, what's going on? I know AJ's over there and all this kind of stuff, and you're in the dark though, man. I mean, what's going on? What's going on with the? What's the deal? What's going on with AJ? How's Prime? I mean, granted, I wish we had the female version, somebody like a different thing. So, how's Prom season and everything else as a parent?
I mean, AJ. I mean, AJ. I mean, it's all good.
First,
AJ
wait,
learning
wait,
how to
wait,
do
time
rental
out,
stunts and stuff like that. Whatever.
time out. Is that Aunt Nikki doing all that in the background? Come on. We rolling, we live.
Hey,
How you doing, Auntie? But hold on. Let us go on. We doing good. We doing good. But we taping. We trying to get on Netflix. Hold on.
I mean, as far as AJ, what did he say?
I said we trying to get on Netflix. So go ahead, Mark. What's going on?
They get on Netflix. He's silly. Now AJ, he's pretty much good. I mean, it's my first rodeo with all this, so he's pretty much smooth. As far as my daughter goes, I mean, she done text me about the prom dress, getting all that
Yes, sir.
crazy stuff like that. But as of right now, everything is smooth. But luckily, my daughter hit me with a dress that was on sale. You know,
Oh, great.
you know what I'm
Hey,
saying? So
hey,
that's a good
That's
thing.
great.
hey, that's
That's
good,
Absolutely.
good.
good.
So
And then it is. I mean, it is expensive.
and
It's
I like it.
expensive for the people, man. Get your
Yo,
hair done,
auntie,
nails done,
auntie, auntie, auntie,
braid.
auntie. Come on now. Come on now.
He
Everything.
said, I'm going to tell you what's
Come on
going
now.
on.
This comment. Go ahead. I need you to get on Facebook and comment. I mean, we all
Hey,
good.
Mark, she seems like a nice young lady. She's a nice young lady. She got a sale price, so that's really good. That's
Right.
really good.
Yeah, hey,
I mean,
that's
yeah,
wonderful.
you know,
So,
Daddy ain't got it like that, but yeah, but it's cool. I mean, because my daughter
Hope
she
Robert's
goes to
suit is on
military
sale.
ball too, so she got military ball and junior prom.
Mm,
Oh
oh,
Lord.
mm-hmm.
So
Ooh,
woo.
Sandra
double
asked
you
me
know what I'm
whammy.
today,
saying.
was
So
Robert going to
that's
military prom
that's
or
an event.
military ball? I said, I don't know nothing about that.
Usually the military ball was a little bit
Yeah,
early.
military.
I mean, back in the day.
See, military ball is not like prom though. It's
Mm-mm.
not like prom. I mean, yes, you still dress up and stuff like that, but you
Yes.
ain't gotta go
That
crazy
was
like prom.
expensive.
Right. But some people do.
Yeah,
Some people do. Let me ask
Yeah.
y'all.
still an
Hold
expensive
on.
ball.
Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this. So, how about the driving situation? Are y'all renting cars? Or y'all what they doing? Are they driving their own cars? How y'all Mark? What's the
Hmm.
situation on those ends? Mark, what's the
Better
situation?
shine that car up.
Hey, hold on, Mark. What's
hey,
going on with that
hey,
situation?
hey,
I didn't hear
I
Shannon. What
got my
Shannon say?
situation is oh shoot, that's crazy. Cause my daughter just got her little license or whatever, so she's driving. AJ got his permit. Like his father said, he's renting him a car, so all that's I guess taken care of. Long as that get there safe, I'm good.
Okay, okay, okay.
Right. Absolutely.
That's right. Dion, what's the situation with the crew?
I don't know nothing
Are
about
they renting a
the Explorer
spaceship?
Sport going. I don't know
You
nothing
said a
about the
spaceship.
Explorer Sport going.
Mm,
So I don't, I don't, yeah. That's all I know is that he's me driving the Explorer Sport. So,
okay.
maybe
I,
going to hit me with that. He might ask to drive Franny's truck. I don't know. That'd be
you
a
know what?
conversation he needs to ask his friend.
You know what? Granted, I'm older too. I can't even remember the card situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, because some people rent, they
I
do all
can't.
that kind of stuff. I can't even. I just know that money wise and all this kind of stuff can be taxing. Thank God, like Mark said, his daughter was able to find a dress. You know what I'm saying, on sale. The boys wise,
Absolutely.
you can go rent a tux. You know what I'm saying? But the whole
Hmm.
thing is about the color.
Something.
Make sure it's coordinating with your date, that kind of stuff like that. That's a little bit different. And it is stressful because you got to think. Most time the people go to the girl's house. So if you got a girl that lives in Frankfort, Kentucky, everybody's got to go drive to Frankfort. All that shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know.
Which is why, yeah, which is why I was okay with, wherever she want to take the picture. I expect, she's going to be making the decision on that. I mean, like, whatever, that's fine.
All I know is Franny gonna want to go.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, yeah,
I think we all want to go. I know I want to go too.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, Shannon, they
I,
expect you to go.
Shannon is
They
already
I
expect
can
right.
do
Auntie
my
to
little,
go.
I can do my little poses and stuff.
Yeah. So Mark, you gotta get
Yeah,
Mark.
yeah.
You gotta get your
Shannon's
camera out, bro.
already expected to be in the mix.
You gotta get that camera out, bro.
It's already charged
Mark's
up.
like,
Okay. You gotta get the camera. So for people who's watching this show, just want to say this: brother's birthday is Monday.
woo
Yay.
woo.
Birthday
Go
weekend.
first.
His birthday weekend is upon
All
us.
Okay.
right now.
You know what I'm saying? So FNC, Mark and Will show. Happy birthday to Mark. We'll definitely hook up and do what we gotta do. All that kind of stuff. Uh, you know, big time. Big time. How you gonna be
Appreciate it.
21?
Appreciate it.
You gonna be 21 again?
All right. Hey, absolutely.
Oh, that's right.
21.
Nothing wrong with that.
Look, look, bro. I'm trying to get to the back door so I can get some wings.
Woo!
Uh,
Let me know
oh
Ooh.
Lord,
so I can so I can start birthing. I can start her up. I'm
Yeah,
ready
cause
to rock and roll. Yes, sir.
I get one of them chicken sandwiches. Oh yeah.
All right, so Mr. Dave Chappelle blessed the city of Louisville with his tour. Um, and I love it because it was a pop up type thing. And we was out of town when it popped up and all this kind of stuff. So, want to give a little glimpse of the performance and that kind of stuff. Um,
hold on.
Go ahead.
Kudos to Big Sis Shan who got those tickets where we were afloat on the ocean. And it was very
It took me over
spotty
an
with the
hour.
internet. Yeah, it was spotty with the internet, and Shannon was able to get that going to make it possible for us to go because and she's the coordinator pretty much of the bunch anyway on a lot of activities and events. So thank you, Shan.
Thank you, Shane. Thank you.
You welcome. Hey, he was one of my bucket list people, so I'm so glad I was able to see him. Very glad.
But
So it was gonna happen.
kudos, kudos to the baby brother who said, "Shannon, do it."
Oh, okay.
No, no, no.
Right.
Kudos to
The
You
you.
10
right.
o'clock,
He
Don't
did.
do it.
the 10 o'clock show.
I mean, he's right.
Okay, okay.
But no, no,
Yeah,
no,
I wasn't
no,
privy
no,
to the
no.
conversation, so I didn't know.
Yeah, Shannon, thank you because Sister was on the boat, Mark, rocking and rolling, trying all the different stuff
Yeah,
like that.
open air.
But I will say this: I want to go ahead. Dave Chappelle, from Half Baked, all this kind of stuff on his shows, he lived up to the billing.
Absolutely.
He this how you saw him. I see him on Netflix. Is how he was. He tells stories. He gets into it. He'll he always starts you with a tidbit, but it always brings it back around. And the art of what he does, like for him to do 4 shows or 3 shows or whatever, and still look fresh doing it in 2 days. And I thought I was in Netflix. Now I will say this. Bucket list, I was gonna go regardless. When Shannon hit me, that's good. But I would say this, and Mark knows because he's done been in comedy shows at the Palace and all this kind of stuff. Get your ass in your seats. Quit getting up and down.
Oh my
All back
God.
around. You know where you at.
Oh yeah.
Come on, man. Come on.
Get there on time. I mean, like, and instead
Get
of
your
being in the
drink.
hallway just chit chatting, please come and sit down. Sit down.
But it was a great show.
That was probably
When
the most nerve wracking.
everybody has to get up so you can get in, and you standing in front of people. I mean, it's just really, and we had good seats. We had good seats, but it didn't help when people were standing up.
Yeah, he's a monster. He's a genius.
Yeah,
And
he really is.
God bless that on her. And then hopefully, I mean, I'm pretty sure that'll be on Netflix. One of these tour things he does will be on Netflix. And don't want to go into material because he bashed a lot of people, some of the same people. But he did a great job, and I definitely wanted to bring that up on there. And on my fault, Dave. Let me bring Dave on it. There you go, Dave. Don't even like Travis.
Yeah, I
We
always
gonna get
thought
red
that.
hair on
Yeah.
one of
Oh
me.
Jesus.
Don't like Travis. They like Travis big time. All right, cool. All right, thank you, Dave. All right, so off this one, I want to. I'll do new things after this, but let's have some fun. You can only watch 1 year of black movies. And I know you're saying, like, what are you talking about? Bam. 1990. House Party, Mo Better Blues.
Mm.
That sounds good, right?
Yes.
91. House Party 2. Boys in the Hood. The Five Heartbeats. New Jack City. Strictly
Mm.
Business.
That's the monster right there.
92. Juice. Class Act. Mo Money. Boomerang. 93. Stevie Ford. What's Love Got to Do? Minister Society. Poetic Justice.
Woo! Yes.
In
Mm.
94, you had Fresh. You had Crooklyn. Jason Lyrics. Above the Rim. Low Down Dirty Shame. In 95, you was blessed to have Shannon's name all on that. Let me take you off here, Shannon, real quick. Come on. Get you off first. Dead Presidents, Waiting to Exhale, Higher Learning, Vampire in Brooklyn, and Friday. The first Friday came out in 95.
Mm,
Right? Okay.
yes.
96, you was blessed with Set It Off. Don't Be a Minute.
Woo!
Thin line between love and hate, Preacher's Wife, and Fat Beach. Is that a porn thing? I ain't seen
Fat beats.
Fat Beach.
Heard of that.
97 Bats, Love Jones, Eva's Bayou, Soul Food Booty Call.
Uh,
Y'all silly. 98 Belly, The Players Club, How Stella Got Groove Back, Why Do Fools Fall in Love, He Got Game. And in
mm.
99, Into Deep, The Best Man the Wood Life. So I'm asking the members right here at FNC, pick a year, what you rolling with. You go ahead, Shan, whoever
Me.
wants. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with. I'm torn, but I'm gonna go with 1993 with Menace to Society. I can watch that movie.
What
I
year is
just
that?
love
You
it.
get all
It
of
was
them
coming
though.
out.
So that
Yeah.
that
What
year,
year?
that in '93,
I
you
can't
want no.
see it.
It's, you pick a year.
I can't hardly see it. 1993.
So you want CB4, What's Love, and Men's Society and Poetic Justice. That's the year that you would pick.
Yeah.
That you would watch no matter what all the time. That's the movie.
Uh,
So,
yeah. I
okay.
could watch those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mark and D,
Yeah. I
what?
got that. Yeah.
What's 95 again? I
It's
can't
Hold
see.
on, hold on. Y'all
What's
can't
We
95?
see
can't
it.
hardly see it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to send this to you
I
guys.
might need to change
No, I'm gonna y'all silly. Hold on. Let me send it.
it.
I gotta put my glasses on. I'm like, I can't
No,
see
you got
that.
it.
I
I
don't
still
know.
can't see it.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to change it real quick, real quick. What you say, D? What year you say?
95. What's not? I can't.
95. You have Dead Presidents, Waiting to Exhale, Higher Learning, Vampire in Brooklyn, and Friday. I'm good. What I'm gonna do is blow it up, and I'm gonna send it to y'all
Okay.
guys individually so you guys can see it and rock and roll with
Yeah,
that.
because what year was? Yeah, because what year was Set It Off?
And then you'll be able to see it a little
That's
bit.
probably what I should do.
Hold on.
95.
Let me see. Shan.
I can't. Okay.
Hold on. I got you. I got y'all. Don't worry. I just sent it to y'all so y'all can put it up on your phone so that y'all be able to see it a little bit.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So
Oh, okay, got
Okay.
that's
it.
right there. So in case Shannon, you want to do it over, whatever,
Can I change it?
you can change whatever. Yeah, that's why I sent it to you.
Okay. I'm gonna change it, and I'm actually gonna go with hmm, I'm gonna go back here to 1991.
So you said House
Yeah,
Uh,
Party
yeah,
2, boys.
basically
yeah,
1991
yeah.
because of the Boys in the Hood.
Okay,
Boys in the
Hmm.
Hood.
that's a
That's
good
what
one.
kind
That's
of
that's a good
kicked
one.
it off for me.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
I'm
and
leaning
that
towards
and
that
that's
because the five heartbeats.
yeah.
Yeah, that
That
one too.
actually that was yeah. That was mine. Mine was Five Heartbeats in New Jack City. But also, can we? Are we gonna have a chance to do a second year or no?
Yeah, let's do first, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, so my first is 91.
What you thinking, Mark?
This is tough.
It
Mm-hmm.
is though.
I'm gonna go with 91 too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with
Yeah,
91
that
too
was a
for the
stellar
first one.
year.
I'm thinking 91 also. But okay, let's have a fun with this. Okay. So in 91, let's do it this way. Out of the movies in 91, which is the best movie for you? House Party 2,
Mm.
Boys in the Hood,
Woo!
Five Heartbeats, New Jack City, Strictly Business.
I'm going for
For
me personally it was Boys in the Hood.
Okay.
yeah,
That was
for
Boys in the
me
Hood
it's
for
New
me.
Jack City.
Okay. What you got, Mark?
Five heartbeats.
Bing! That's what I'm going
Mm.
with.
Yep,
But we
yep,
ain't going to stop
yep. That's a good one.
in 92. What you picking? Rank them. Now I ain't going to rank them. Pick one movie. Juice, Class
You
Act,
gonna
Hard Money,
you want to do
Boomerang.
1990?
Hold on. No, I'm
Was it 19?
nah, I ain't gonna
Okay.
go to that one. That's ain't enough juice. So 92, 92, Juice,
I,
Class Act, More Money, Boomerang. What you got? Which
I
one
got
you?
juice.
Malcolm,
I
Huh?
got juice.
Wim, yeah. I said, Wim, tell us who you want to talk next. You
Okay,
need to let us
I'll
know.
do.
That way we're not
Shannon got okay. Dion, what you got in 92? Which movie is the one that
Malcolm X. Malcolm X.
in 92?
Yeah.
You know what?
My thing, yeah.
Okay, because
Malcolm X is on the boomerang.
what it is, it's cut on that. That's why. Yeah, my fault.
Okay.
92. Mark, what you got in 92?
Juice.
I like that. I would have to say Juice also. And so my fault, guys. In '93, what you got? Shannon, what you got? CB4, What's
Menace,
Love Got to Do with Miss Society, Poetic Justice.
Menace to
Our si-
Society.
I'm sorry, our Sister Act 2.
Menace to Society. To
What's
Society.
love is Tina Turner, right?
Yeah. I would
Mhm.
assume. That's a good one too.
Yep, yep, you
For
right.
me, I was
Dion, what you got on?
yeah.
Sorry.
I was for me Menace to Society.
Mark, what you got in 93, brother?
And what's love is what's love got to do with it, right?
Yes.
I probably so. I would assume
Yeah,
yes.
Yes.
I'm going with that one. I'm going with that one. I'm going with yeah.
You
I'm
going with that
definitely going with
Tina?
that one.
Eat that
That's a
cake,
good.
Adam A.
Yeah, I'm going
That's a
with
good
Tina.
one.
Okay. I'm gonna go with
That's
Menace.
a good one.
Menace is my dogs. That's my stuff right there. 94, Fresh, Crooklyn, Jason Lyrics, Above the Rim, A Low Down Dirty Shame. What you got, Mark?
All these movies is good, but I might be the only one who pick it. But a low down dirty shame
Ah,
Dion, what you got on
because
94?
I can watch that 15,000
Crooklyn.
times a day.
Crooklyn. That's my movie, Crooklyn.
Shannon, what you got?
Above the Rim.
Damn. You know what? I would say, but you know what? I'm gonna go with Jason Lyrics because that's when Jada was so this
Yeah.
in the rain. In the rain! In the
Yeah.
rain! All right,
Hmm.
95. 95, we got Dead Presidents, Waiting to Exhale, Higher Learning, Vampire in Brooklyn, Friday. Dion, what you got?
Woo. It's between Wait and Exhale and Friday. I would have to go with Wait and Exhale.
Woo! Mark.
Yeah.
Friday.
Woo! Shannon.
Wait to exhale.
I'm going with Friday. 96, Set It
Friday.
Off. Don't be a menace while drinking the juice and thin line between love and hate, the preacher's wife, and Fat Beach, which I have not seen. I'm so embarrassed. Yes. Shannon, what you got in 96?
Set it off, of course.
Mark.
Going with my favorite comedian, Thin Line.
Woo!
Mhm.
D.
Set it off.
Yeah, I'm about to go set it off too. 97, Baps, Love Jones, Eve Bayou, Soul Food and Booty Call. Mark.
Soul Food.
Woo, yes, sir.
Hmm.
Shannon.
That's a good one.
Soul food.
D.
Um, ooh. I might say Love Jones.
Damn. And I'm going with Love Jones with you. 98,
Mm-hmm.
Belly, Players Club.
Mm-hmm.
How Stella got a groove back take digs. He's still lost in his mind. Why do fools fall in love? He got game. D.
Call me Stella.
Shan.
Has Stella got the groove back?
Mark.
Players Club.
I'm going to go with
Yeah,
Household Players Club, brother.
that's a
That,
good
that,
one.
That's
Good
a
one.
good one. That's a good one.
99 into D. Best Man, the Wood.
Uh,
Life. I'm going to start this off.
oh yeah,
Life.
life.
Yes,
Mark, what you got?
life,
Life.
Shan.
Yep,
life.
D.
I can watch it every
life.
day.
Yeah, life. That's a one. That's a yeah. Repeat.
That's a done. That was cool. That was cool. All right. So let's go and move on from that one.
That was a good. That was a good one.
That was good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull these
Hey,
movies up.
hey, we gonna
I
thank
know.
Mr. Dre Thornton for that. I saw he posted this, so I went ahead and just had to scoop it up. So thank
That was
you, Dre,
good. That's good.
for that one. That was
Yeah,
a
that was good.
one, and we appreciate that, like always. All right, let's do this real quick. Burger bracket. Y'all ready for this? First off, you got Culver Double Burger versus McDonald's Double Quarter Pounder. Anybody watching this, you can vote on this one. We on Facebook. Go ahead and vote now. Let us know what you think.
You
Uh,
said Cobra. You said Cobra Burger.
Culver's Double
I ain't
Over.
never had Cobra.
Butter Burger.
Yes, that fish is good too.
Is, is, hey,
Cobra Burger
Is
more
Auntie
official.
over there cooking? What's going
I
on?
got the burger with the fish again.
Is Auntie cooking? What's going on, man?
He said,
You might as well sit next to
Hey, I
Mark.
ain't never had Cobra, so
Are
I
we
gotta get
voting?
the
Hey,
quarter pound.
oh, Culver's thunder.
I never had either one of them, but
I never had that burger, but yeah.
Okay,
are we voting?
let's put it this way. Let's put it this way.
I never had neither one.
Okay.
You
Let's
never had neither
wait a minute. We can move it down a little bit. Culver's Butterburger versus McDonald's quarter pounder. Ain't gotta be no double double, but like, come on now.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's a
Oh,
quarter
okay.
Yeah,
pounder.
yeah.
Okay.
It's a quarter pounder.
Yeah.
Quarter pounder, just
Okay.
double
I'm going
patty.
with McDonald's then.
Have you ever had Culver's? Now I'm just asking. I'm asking
Who,
for a
me? No,
friend.
I've never had Kobe.
Okay.
No, but I'm going with McDonald's. I'm going with what I know. McDonald's.
I got you, boo. I'm just saying. I just wanted to make sure, you know what I'm saying? This, so we can have something behind it, you know what I'm saying? So we know what if you
I
was
understand.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's all good, baby boo.
No,
Uh
I know.
oh shit. I'm all kinds of stuff over her. Alright.
Go ahead.
Alright. What you got, Mark?
McDonald's, because I ain't never had Cobra.
Woo!
Mhm.
You need to get it. You need to eat it. It's
Alright,
good.
D, what you got?
I've had Culver's. I never had that burger though, so I'm gonna have to go with what I know and say the quarter pound. It's been a while since I had a quarter pounder.
Alright.
Period. Or just anything from McDonald's
It's
other than unsweet
I
tea.
would say that
But yeah, that.
Mark, was you gonna say something? Go ahead.
it's Cobra's like White Castles.
No, sir. No, sir.
No.
Go
What's that place that's
Culver,
like White
look.
Castle?
You've been over you've been
Christmas
over
food.
to
That's I got it mixed up with
check this
Christmas.
out. You've been over to Clarksville, you know what I'm saying, over by Sam's and Culver's and all that stuff. Culver's got some great fish. They got some great burgers. I'm riding with Culver's on this, but I know McDonald's has got it. But Culver's got some good
Yeah, I
food.
tell you, bro.
Yeah, it's good though. It's good. But y'all went ahead and the same people about 7 weeks ago said they would never eat the McDonald's. They all voted for it. No, I'm playing.
Oh, no, I eat
I'm
McDonald's, so
playing.
that's not me.
Culver's gone, and McDonald's will survive in South Central. All right, next up, Whataburger, double meat. Well, everything's pretty much big boy status. Okay, let's put it this way. And Wendy's double day. So we gotta dumb it down to if you ever had a Whataburger and you ever had a Wendy's burger, whatever. So Whataburger versus Wendy's, what you got? So I ain't gonna take the double burger. I'm just gonna say, unless you guys know it, but Whataburger versus Wendy's. D, what you got?
Wendy's.
Mark,
Wendy.
Shan.
Wendy.
Wendy's.
Hey, is my auntie over on some wine coolers? What's going on?
Nope, I had nothing.
I'm going with Whataburger. I've been to Whataburger. I don't know if everybody's been on here, been to Whataburger. I have been there
Never been.
on my trips
I wanted them here.
to California.
Mhm.
Uh, Great burger, great fresh everything. And also, in case Mark and Will show and the FNC try to get a endorsement deal, I can't have everybody voting for Wendy's.
Mm.
I mean, we ain't had Wonder Burger.
No,
Wonder
but I understand
Burger.
that.
What's
I understand that. That's cool. I'm good with that. But I just got to show them love. I got to show them love. It's strictly business move. Let me see. I come back to Wendy's shortly. Carl's Jr.
He said Wendy show.
And we say Hardee's, because some of y'all ain't had Carl. That's they kissing cousin. Burger King Whopper versus the Carl Jr. What y'all got? Shannon, what you got?
I'm gonna have to say Burger King because I've never had Carl Jr. Is
Hey,
it? Oh, man, is it
hey,
Hardee's?
yes, that's Hardee's. That's Hardee's.
It's
Oh, I'm
Hardee's.
sorry.
It's Hardee's.
I'm gonna still say Burger King.
All right, Dave, what you got?
I'll say Burger King.
Mark.
And I've had Carl Jr.'s.
Burger King.
Sorry, Carl's Jr. I would be lying if Whopper is good. I mean, come on, man. Whopper, Carl Jr., sorry. You got to get out of here. It's not about a business move. It's about what I love. So, Whoppers, bye-bye, Carl Jr. Thank you. God bless. Let's go. All right. Here we go. Now, this is good right here. Because we had this in the airport all night long. Shake Shack versus Five Guys. We are professional people
Oh Lord!
dealing with this in
Oh
the airport. Five Guys, Shake Shack, New York, Five Guys, DC.
Lord!
What you got?
Oh!
But I'm going to start
Oh,
with
now that's
Mark.
great.
Five Guys, Shake Shack.
Hmm. We
Mark,
had
what
both
you
of
got?
them, yep.
Uh,
Mark. I said Mark.
we did. We
I
did.
said Mark. Shake
Oh.
Shack.
Hey, brother, you sit here. I mean, like, hey, now you just did a whole showdown for the Shake Shack. I'm gonna pick Shake Shack, and I ain't never had it.
No. What I said is we had both of them in the airport. We was living in the airport for 2 days. We
Oh, we
had
from
both of
airport setting.
Oh,
Because some of these
okay.
airports are
So
set up like
now my question is
malls.
no.
Some of these
Look,
airports are malls.
look. So my question is for y'all, which one is better?
Well, we going with you first. That's what I'm saying. Then we'll go. Yeah, what you take? If you got
I
five
ain't
guys,
never had the
five guys.
airport burger. I had Five Guys.
So you got five guys. That's
I'm going
okay.
with Five Guys.
Okay, cool.
That's
Shannon. Shannon, what you got? Five guys. Shake Shack.
Oh Lord.
Even though they forgot your fries.
Right. No, they forgot Robert's fries.
All right, no barbecue then.
You can't eat
Uh,
that.
you know what? I like the packaging of Shake Shack.
Yeah, that is. That's
Um,
nice. That's
the
nice.
packaging is much better, but I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Shake Shack.
Dig.
That's what I'm gonna go with.
I would have to say Shake Shack also. I mean, actually, it was very, very tasty. Five Guys is good as well, but Shake Shack.
Um, I'm gonna have to say Shake Shack too for the simple fact, Five Guys try to charge. They try to charge $40 for two combos and all this kind of stuff. And Shake Shack got some great
Then Robert was 50
shakes.
plus.
Shake their fries
Yeah.
is good. Everything fresh.
Yeah.
And when you ate it, you can still breathe. Five Guys try to kill a try to kill a person. Bye Five Guys. Everything shit. You out of here.
Yeah. It was good though. No, it was good.
It was good,
It was good.
but I mean,
Good though.
I mean,
It was good though.
they try to murder somebody.
When
They
you
try to,
pay 50 plus for just two people, and you know
Right.
we have many options at all. So
Wendy's versus McDonald's. Quarter pounder versus whatever burger for Wendy's. I mean, I mean, I love Wendy's. I love Wendy's. But I mean, you're doing Dave's double versus double. I mean, people don't get that shit. This is like a double whopper.
no.
People don't get that. I had let me say real quick. I went to when I was at House of Roof. I'll say their name. I went to lunch with a person, and so I didn't know the problem that he had. Uh, so I bought him lunch, and I bought me a regular, you know what I'm saying, burger, and all this kind of stuff. He got like a quadruple uh, Whopper, even though it's ain't Whopper, but I want to tell the story. He had a quadruple Whopper. And when it got to the thing, he's like, man, I can't eat all these patties. I said, I was thinking because the bill came up to $40. What you do? So I don't know why they doing this. Anyway, Wendy's burger versus quarter pounder. Let's say that. Shannon, what you got?
I'm gonna have to because I love quarter pounders, so I'm gonna have to go with McDonald's.
Mark
McDonald's.
D.
I have to say McDonald's also.
I'm gonna go with that. You know what I'm saying? Unless it was a spicy chicken sandwich. Yeah, I go with that. Sorry, Wendy, man. I tried, man. You know, Frosty or some shit. Woo! The Whopper versus the Shack Burger. Shake Shack versus Burger King. Uh, Now this is a different story. D, what you got?
I'm going to say Shake Shack.
Damn, Shannon,
Shake Shack.
Mark, Burger King.
Shake Shack.
Damn, you was supposed to say Burger King because I was going Burger King and we was gonna bring somebody else on here. Damn, Shake Shack advances. Okay.
Hey, bro. Hey, I thought I was going. I was trying to go with the flow, bro.
See?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what, bro. Whopper saved my life when it was like 99 cents and shit back in the day. That saved my life many a times. So yeah,
That was long ago though, bro.
I know. That saved my life many times. Even a trifling one on 26. Sorry, Burger King. I can't save you.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Sorry. Damn. All right, here we go. Shake Shack versus McDonald's. Quarter pounders versus Shake Shack.
Mm.
Whoever, I don't care. Shannon, go.
You know what? I mean, I'm going.
McDonald's.
We got one
I'm
McDonald's. Mark said
yeah,
McDonald's. Go ahead. Shannon.
gonna say McDonald's too. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
All right. D.
McDonald's.
Um,
Damn, she's in.
yeah, I'm about to go with McDonald's. I mean, because I thought about saying, yeah, McDonald's.
I am riding all the way with the best burger ever. My hands over there.
Well, right here,
It ain't
Shaq
ever.
Burger.
I would go. I would go with I, on this one because I know that everybody haven't had it. But I will tell you what: if you ever go to New York or go anywhere together, you have to do the Shake Shack. Great burger, fresh. It's not over biting, killing, and everything else. But
Yes,
I would
it's
go
actually very good. Very
very
good.
good. I'll go with a quarter pounder. I mean, you know what you know.
Yeah,
But
but Shake Shack is. I
when you
just
go
feel
out,
like I haven't only ate it once, but
yeah. But when you go out
But
of
you
town,
know,
we've
when we
had
was in
Shack
New York
twice.
that first
well, the
time,
thing about it is when you go
Yeah,
out
we had it
when we
twice.
came back, yeah,
to
we had it
North Carolina,
twice, yeah.
you had it in North
But
Carolina.
we had something different. We had breakfast.
I'm just saying,
Yeah, that's
like,
right. That's right.
when you go out of town, you really, I ain't trying to get no burger, but I'm saying, like, in the airport, that right there, Shake Shack, that was good. So,
The fries are good too.
everything they,
Hmm.
but maybe we go somewhere else
Really.
and then it's not that good. But, all right. So, bam, bam, bam. All right. So, I want to go back to this one right here. So, we're going to go back to new things. What new things have you guys experienced in the past 3 weeks that you want to talk about? Express anything. It could be like an event. Hold on, wait a minute. It could be any kind of event. It ain't gotta be a restaurant. It could be restaurants. It could be whatever. Just anything new that you want to go ahead and let the people know that you had experienced. And I saw these hands up right now. Dion, go ahead.
Hmm. I would like to say, I was going to say this at the end anyway. The new was the whole cruise experience, and not to dwell alone, but definitely shout out to the Carnival Quest um, cruise line. It was just a fabulous experience, and my me and my family, specifically my immediate family, in regards to my boys, had a fabulous time. My youngest turned 16 while we was on the cruise. He was a superstar.
Oh,
Just the karaoke thing in
Lord
general was just,
Jesus.
it's just it was a wonderful experience. So, I had my you want to show it, cameo, Daniel? I was a little hesitant based on the fact of the water, but it it was wonderful. That just wanted to just give it again a shout out to Carnival Conquest.
All right, Shannon, you got anything?
I just would like to echo what Dion. I mean, it was the first time I've ever been on a cruise. I didn't know if I was going to really enjoy it because of the water, but I mean, I thought it was great. I'm looking forward to going to another cruise and just enjoying. And then, like Dion said, shout out to Carnival Quest. The staff was fabulous, especially in that Monet restaurant. It was
Yes.
just, I mean, it was just an experience like no other. So I would definitely encourage everybody to at least try it once and see if you like it. I mean, it was something that I would definitely do again.
Hmm.
Mark, you got any new things you want to talk about, brother?
Yeah, I got a new thing that I found out that my youngest daughter is a comedian.
Woo!
Okay,
I'm
that's
gonna
a
put
good
my time.
thing.
I'm gonna put my time and effort. I'm gonna put my time and effort into her on her stand up comedy.
Okay.
Okay.
Because this little girl is a
Okay.
fool. This little, hey, let me tell you something. It's hey, Will knows. Will know my daughter. You know how I feel about my baby girls, but this little girl is something else. She is something else,
That's good shit.
and yeah, yeah, she's something else.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Will know.
Uh, all your babies, and Sierra babies are very talented, and I enjoy every minute uh, of that. So yeah, you absolutely right. And that's the thing about it, it's about support. It's about seeing what they like to do and all this kind of stuff, and pretty much everybody does that. And that's you can't ask for nothing less for that. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all do, and proud of that, and love seeing pictures and videos of everybody enjoying family life and all this kind of stuff because you just never know what can happen, what has happened, what was
Hmm.
happening. So that right there. Um, Echo the I was trying to send this thing to it, and I had it for a little bit, but then it just kind of stopped. Um, as far as this performance, and it's driving me kind of crazy because I'm trying to get to it. Um, very supposed to go on a cruise about 3 years ago, and COVID kind of tore it up.
I know. Yes, it
It,
did.
you know, I'm gonna have to edit all this stuff. Damn, Auntie, come on now. So, no, it's that right there. I mean, you never know. But I would say this: if you've never been to one, that right there, they have so many activities for the whole family. You know, concerts for the comedians, dance, all kinds of stuff like that. Learning different things. It was fun. Food was great. Food all during the day. No matter what, you can just do what you got to do, and it was great. And I loved like the everything was smooth. You know, wasn't too far. Bahamas not too far. I would say this though, when you don't go to when you go to the Bahamas and different things like that, always gotta be on point because when we got back off the cruise, we came back to Miami, and when the football player Mr. Haskins got killed, we was down there. That
Hmm.
the drivers down there are horrible, for real. From cab drivers, from Uber, for whoever, that's kind of scary. And so when that came about that he died, I don't know as far as like I mean his car stopped or he's walking. That is a dangerous thing to even walk anywhere near the highway down there. So that right there was kind of scary, but great time and all this kind of stuff. I want to ask you guys this real quick because Mark and I kind of hit him up with this, and I want to know how much will backing we would get. We're gonna do the back to school thing, and I'll need everybody to like chime in on that. So they can give donation, but we want to do it something different also. We want to go ahead and get back to the homeless community. We want to do a sock drive for the homeless community. And one of the things that we talked about, I shot to my little brother about it. We want to go ahead and do a karaoke event, and everybody pretty much just bring some socks, you know what I'm saying, and have a good time. When we have it set up, we're gonna have it at a restaurant where you can go ahead and have drinks and food, but this a donation drive on that. I think it's crucial. A lot of times we always forget about that community. We see panhandlers, we see all kinds of stuff like that. You also may see somebody you know that you used to work with down in that community. So we're trying to figure out ways to get back to the community and give that support with that. So I hope everybody let us know. Would that be something you may be interested in and doing? Karaoke, Mark and Will show style, and donating. You know what I'm saying? Not no price, having a good time. That's all. That's all it's about. Um, Showing that you know tomorrow's not promised, and people have bad experience in life. So we're looking for that one. So we hope that everybody would get behind us with that. Besides our back to school jam that we're gonna do, and we're gonna make it good for everybody and that kind of stuff. So this be on the lookout for that. The karaoke is gonna be sooner than anything. We definitely want to do that. So let's check that out.
That, yeah,
Oh,
that's what I was going to ask. Do you know a date? You have a tentative date?
no, it's in the early starts. I'm Mark and I. We're gonna contact um, one of our sponsors and see what we can do. See what day we can go ahead and get, because the way we might do that, we might do a improv show, like about a 20-minute show to give them about the Mark and Will experience. You know what I'm saying? As far as that, and then go ahead and go build into that, right? So I mean that's the
Right.
thought process of that, but we want to go ahead as much as we can to give back to the community and give them love, show them love, how they given us. So uh, that's what we want to do. So we just hope we have some backing behind that and move forward with that. So wrapping this up, thank everybody who's been watching it. Y'all know how we do. I'm gonna go back to the original
Hold
thing.
on, before y'all leave, before everybody leave, I want to ask a question
Go ahead.
because I know that on the cruise that you was telling me about the Drake situation. So I want to ask my sisters and my brothers, how many drinks do y'all have a day on the boat?
It's hard, bro.
Yeah.
No, I was,
I mean,
He said
but
it's
I
hard.
never reached, never. Yeah, I never.
Never reached
Your
15.
max is 15. Let me hold Shannon. Your max is
Up as a
15. Never
Right,
reached
that's what
it.
I'm saying. Is the
Never
max
reached
is
it.
15?
We had some late. We had some late starting some on some days, but even when you try to it's just impossible. It's just impossible. I would say probably max was
He
10, maybe
said it's not.
11.
I'm a, I'll say this.
Woo!
It, I ain't gonna lie. The last day, I tried to get there. I tried because you pay so
He
much.
said I tried.
I tried. You pay,
Right.
but
You got to start in the morning. I ain't gonna lie.
now
Yeah,
we
you
You got to
really
was
start in
do.
the morning.
we
Yeah.
was
Right.
with some
Around
people.
10, 11, 10, 11 at least.
We
Yeah.
was with some people who came close. The closest I got, the closest I got was 11, and that was the end of the
Oh,
night. I was like, but see,
yeah.
also is
You was
this,
still.
but also is
But
this.
Mark
Hold
also,
on, hold on, hold on.
yeah.
Also is this. I'm drinking like Hennessy and ice. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not getting that full throttle
Right.
of that. But some people drink. I know some people that was drinking some shit that I was like, oh. You
Hmm.
get them close on some
He said,
frosty,
oh.
on that
Then
frosty.
Mark also, as you get towards the end of the cruise, you so tired you can't even be doing a whole lot of stuff anyway because you like Lord, I can't even. You
Right.
know, I mean, it's out of the norm every day, but you partying, you having a great time. We had a ball. We balled out, to be honest. But it's just hard. I mean, but I went to breakfast almost every morning and it was a lady rolling around with a cart asking people if they wanted mimosas. So
Damn,
they was trying to start you early in the
I ain't
morning.
see that
And
shit.
my look was like,
I didn't see it
no,
neither.
But but that's what she was doing. She was like, you don't want a mimosa? No,
Damn,
ma'am. I have to
I
wait a
didn't
little
even miss
bit.
that.
I was asleep.
No. We did breakfast down at now the last day we did breakfast in the Monet in the area where we ate dinner. But we would go down
Oh.
there for breakfast. Just me, Robert and Daniel did not. Robert sometimes got up at the very end of the closing of breakfast and would go. But yeah, but no, it was hard, Mark. It was hard.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. If I saw mimosas, I would agree. Except for that
She
one.
was selling
Hey.
mimosas. She was running around in the cart asking who wanted mimosas. I'm like, nah,
Mm.
baby, we got to wait just a little bit. Just a little bit. Especially a day when we was going out to Half Moon Cay. I would have been on the island sick.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Just a hustler.
Hot. It
Oh,
was
God.
hot. The island was hot, Mark. It was really hot.
Yeah, but
Oh wow.
I would say this.
But I think they know. They know it's probably you can't really get to 15 unless you start early in the morning. They know that. I mean, I'm
There's some
saying
people, I'm
so.
sure.
Some people did
They said
because
it was some man
I
arguing with
know
with the
certain people at
bartender
11
about that.
a.m. already had six in them.
Oh
Oh wow,
no,
no,
really?
Jesus.
yeah, I'm sure. What's the one guy's name, Daniel? The one that you said got locked up?
Lord
Terry.
Jesus.
Terry probably had all the information today.
Lord Jesus.
I know Daniel knew the 411 on the boat. Y'all knew that. I think
Yeah,
Terry probably had all his drinks. That's the only one probably.
Wow.
he did. He did. He,
Yeah, I don't know if we have any pictures of Terry, Mark, that we have to share with you. Oh, Daniel said he has some pictures of Terry.
I'm sure he did.
Oh
Because
my lord.
because Daniel and Taz, they're the only people I know. Like whenever you bought a drink, you had to like sign like a little, that you received it, pretty much a receipt. Daniel and Taz are the only people I know that all you had to do is sign your name. Their first name
Daniel.
Right.
and Taz, and everybody
We
knew.
talking about him on the boat.
They knew. They knew. I mean, them
Yeah.
dudes right.
Daniel was a superstar on that boat. Yeah. They knew Daniel.
I'm trying to pull up, and that's so crazy because I've been for the past 5 minutes. I'm trying to pull up his video to lead the show out
Oh.
with. I don't know. I may not got too much storage, and
Have
that's.
you seen it, Mark?
I don't think
Mark, have
Mark
you
seen
seen
it.
it?
But Daniel singing,
No.
I done saw a couple
Daniel's
videos
karaoke.
of Daniel singing. I'm telling you now, I said he has grown up. He ain't shy.
Yes.
He ain't nothing.
No.
Type of guy I
No,
want
not
to
at
party
all.
with.
Yeah. No, Daniel's not shy. Daniel's
He
not
ain't
shy.
shy.
Mm-mm.
Shit, him.
No. He's
It's like his
ready. He's
uncle.
ready for
He just
karaoke
like his
every night.
uncle.
I, I don't know. You didn't get up there at karaoke now.
Nah, but I ain't shy.
No, you're not shy. But karaoke, yeah.
I'm not shy.
No, you're not.
That's for sure.
No, you're not shy. You're not shy. I didn't say that.
Yeah, definitely not that. But I wonder. Hold on, let me see. I might be able to pull up her if it comes through. I don't know. It's a lot of. I don't know what the hell is going on with this shit. But that right there, that was great. You know what I'm saying? And then, hey, the thing about it is, a lot of people miss. Ronnie got up there and did a karaoke too.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
did his thing,
He
man.
did really good too.
Yeah, so it was like it was just so
Taz
much
got up
fun.
and Taz did it every night we went to karaoke too.
Well,
The best one too was with him and that lady
ah,
sung.
ah,
What was it? Key
ah.
Sweat. Make it last forever. What was it?
Nobody.
No, it was
Yeah,
No,
no, I'm sorry,
nobody.
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 Yeah,
Yeah, man.
it was good.
I'm gonna tell you what though. Um, Great fun, man. I mean, think about it. First of all, the way the society is made up, man, we got to make it. Everybody's got to do what we got to do and survive because
Right.
other stuff is going on. So I just want to make sure everybody enjoy it. But I'm gonna tell you what, we're gonna end it on this note. We're gonna end it on this note. So thank you guys for joining us. And I don't know, hold on, let me see if I can bring it. If I can't bring y'all back, thank everybody for being on the show for FNC. But here is Daniel, hopefully, on this.
Daniel, come see.
It, maybe not.
We waiting on
That's
it.
I'm
okay. You
trying, bro.
lied.
I'm trying. I've been. There we
You
go.
used to call me on my
Hey,
cell
hey,
phone.
y'all
Yeah,
hear
they
this?
sure did.
Hold on, y'all.
Lay down when you need
Hold
my
on, man.
love. Call me on my cell phone.
Birthday boy.
Lay down when you need